Hello everyone, this is Energy Crisis, the energy drink report. Now, alright, we'll get the elephant out of the room because there is a literal elephant in here. I mean, I'm being, you see it, right? You see the elephant. You know, clear as day. Well, it's here and we'll get it out of the room. Folks, I understand the lighting is an issue. I get it. I get that, you know, I look like I'm, you know, this, I mean, you can clearly see me, but you can see it's just the white light behind me, and it can be a bit annoying. I get it. I understand, and I'm not gonna lie, it's, you know, it's my bad, my mistake, but it is what it is. We'll try to make the best of it anyways. I'm filming during the day, that's why, you know, this is just a sun-facing window, and I got the curtains closed best as I could, and I guess it still appears blinding as the camera sees it. But anyways, that's the lighting in the back there, and again, I apologize for it, that's on me. But, you know, you'll be able to see me, you'll be able to see the drink, and if you're wondering what that is behind me there, that's a shortwave site where you can sometimes look at the signals and whatnot. But anyways, here we are, folks. Here we are. I mean, say what you want about the light, I don't know, maybe there's a giant spotlight coming through the window at me, maybe I'm doing this review before the gates of heaven, or maybe it's just the sun. Who's to say? But nonetheless, regardless of what that mysterious light source is, ladies and gentlemen, we're reviewing this beautiful drink right here called Eon. Eon Energy. Perhaps it's just E-O-N Energy. But it's called Eon Energy. There you go again, Eon Energy. Good look at the can. Natural caffeine with cane sugar. Naturally flavored pomegranate blast. It's a blast of pomegranate flavor coming in. 12 fluid ounces of it. Eon Energy drink, naturally flavored pomegranate blast. Contains 2% juice. Nutritional facts, your serving size is 1 can, 150 calories per serving, 37 grams of sugar in this beverage. You have vitamin B6, B12, and biotin in this beverage as well. Produced under the authority of Global Functional Drinks AG, it says. Caffeine content, 142 milligrams per 12 fluid ounces. And that is a good amount. For this 12 fluid ounce can, 142 milligrams, that's not bad. No preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors, guarana seed extract, L-carnitine, vitamins B6 and B12. Not recommended for children, pregnant or nursing women, or those sensitive to caffeine. Other ingredients are carbonated water, cane sugar, pomegranate juice concentrate, purple carrot juice concentrate. What are they trying to do? They said this is pomegranate flavor. Acetic acid, tire, natural flavors, natural caffeine, etc., etc. Minimalistic look on the front. Silver and purple. Those are the color schemes there. Prominently displayed. Eon. Eon Energy. So, let's crack this sucker open. And how about let's get you a grand bird's eye view of it. Let's pour it out for the camera. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll top it off a little more for you. It's red! No, I can only say it with green. And that's harking back to review number 6 of the Energy Crisis series, when I was but a brainless child and said, you know, it's green. When it was a green colored drink, and I said that in such awe and amazement. This one is red, however. It is red in color. And that's right, it's red. And it's a standard red. I mean, maybe it looks a little darker due to the camera light, but it's a standard red. There is a bit of a pomegranate type of smell to this one. Not too much in the way of carbonation. There's some bubbles on the top. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's delve in and let's try this drink. It's Eon Energy drink. Maybe the eons of caffeine will flood my system and energize me up today. So Eon Energy drink, going in. I mean, the pomegranate flavor's there in terms of first impressions, but heck, get what you pay for. This drink was 33 cents. That's right, 33 cents. It's easy to drink, that's for sure. These are just my first impressions. Well, Eon energy drink. Here's what we got. It's a 33-cent Big Lots drink. Meaning you could literally just bum around in the street, find some pennies and dimes on the floor, and you're good to go. You could just get this drink. You can take your paycheck, buy a whole case lot of those. Dirt cheap. 33 cents. I mean, it's price-wise, it's great no matter how good or bad it is, because you can get this beverage virtually for free. What would it taste like, though? It does taste like pomegranate. Alright, take the first sip. I thought it was going to be a bit more carbonated, to be honest. You take that first sip, and you just get more of just a watery type of drink coming down. It's not smooth. It doesn't have any sort of thickness or maltiness to it. Doesn't have any, it's just watery. No carbonation, nothing. I guess it all just sizzled away. So you're drinking it, it's very watery in texture. You do get a little bit of a sweetness to it. And then you do get the pomegranate flavor. And the pomegranate flavor is relatively to moderately strong. It is very noticeable. And that's really the star of this beverage, is the pomegranate flavor. You take a sip, get the pomegranate flavor, and that's what you got. Now, here's the odd part about it. It doesn't have a bitterness. Usually it's, the aftertaste, it's that bitterness that kind of gets you. It makes sense because there's caffeine in it. In this case, not so much. Alright, you take that sip of it. No bitterness. Aftertaste, however, is a bit perplexing and weird, to say the least. By far one of the weirdest aftertastes I've ever tried. Good way to describe it is, imagine it's unpleasant, but thankfully the strength of the pomegranate flavor kind of drowns it out if you follow it up with another sip. The aftertaste, it tastes almost a bit burnt, in a sense. Imagine you're eating a sandwich or a burger or whatever it may be, and there's those little blackened, those grilled, there's little blackened, charred, burnt flakes. You accidentally eat one of those. Kind of tastes like that in the back of your throat, of a little bit of a peppery type of, I know, it's so weird, right? A little bit of a peppery type of flavor to it as well. It's not pleasant, but thankfully, as I said, it's a very odd aftertaste. You're going to notice it. But it doesn't detract too much from it because it's on the weaker side. And the pomegranate flavor is extremely strong. You get that sweetness, and as odd and as strange as that aftertaste is, thankfully the good news is that it doesn't pose too much of a detraction, and it does not have any detrimental effects to the beverage itself. So, for the price, ladies and gentlemen, for the taste, I do, for a cheap thrill, you could say, for a real cheap thrill of beverage, and some real quick caffeine, you can get this. It's easy to drink, especially on a hot day like today. I was going to film this review outside, get some better lighting on the scene, but it's around 100 today, so I said forget that. I'm not gonna do that. That's why I'm just going shirt and tie today. But that's that. It's a good drink for a warm day. I mean, if you just want caffeine, you're not going to care about the aftertaste. Just guzzle it down, and that's what you got. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, out of 10, given the price, which is just 33 cents on the dollar, what am I going to be rating Eon energy drink with natural caffeine and cane sugar? Out of 10, ladies and gentlemen, this beverage is just going to get a standard 7.5 out of 10, which on my crooked rating scale is average. 7.5 out of 10, just because the price is great, has a good amount of caffeine, it is easy to drink, and aside from that aftertaste, I can't find too much to criticize it on. That's all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen, and that's all Eon Energy has for you as well. See you later, folks, and do remember, Coming up next will be a Running an Empty review, I'm sure. Until then, folks, take care, stay safe, don't do anything stupid, and that's all I got. I'm your host, Report of the Week. Goodbye.